Good morning and welcome to morning prayer. My name is George and I work at the Wellington Cathedral of St. Paul, and today we'll be going through page 118 of the New Zealand Prayer Book. Your will be done on earth as in heaven. Kia matia toi pai ki runga ki te whenua, ki rite anō ki tō te rangi. Make full use of the present opportunity. Give thanks every day for everything. We cannot serve God and money. We cannot be slave to two masters. So we shall enter by the narrow gate, the gate that is wide that leads to perdition, and many go that way. But the gate to life is small, the narrow road, and those who find it are few. If we want to be with Jesus, we must forget ourselves, carry our cross, and follow. If we want to save our life, we will lose it. But if we lose our life for Christ and for the gospel, we will save it. With us, it is impossible, but not for God. Only God can save us. In everything we do, in our troubles, difficulties, and hardships, we show we are God's servants. By purity, patience, and kindness, by the Spirit and by our love, and by our message of truth, we show ourselves for what we are. We may seem poor, but we make many rich. We seem to have nothing, but we possess all that there is to have. So our reading for today is Luke 5, chapter 5, 12 to 16. Oh, 12 to 26, sorry. And it came to pass, when he was in a certain city, behold, a man full of leprosy, who seeing Jesus fell on his face and besought him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. But he put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will, and be thou clean. And immediately the leprosy departed from him. And he charged him to tell no man, but go and shew thyself to a priest, and offer for thy cleansing, according to as Moses commanded, for a testimony upon them. But so much the more went there a fame abroad of him, and great multitudes came together to hear and to be healed by him in their infirmities. And he withdrew himself into the wilderness and prayed. And it came to pass on a certain day, as he was teaching, that there were Pharisees and doctors of the law sitting by, which were to come out of every town of Galilee and Judea and Jerusalem. And the power of the Lord was present to heal them. And behold, men brought in a bed a man which was taken with a palsy, and they sought means to bring him and to lay him before him. And when they could not find by what way they might bring him in because of the multitude, they went upon the housetop and let him down through the tilling with his couch into the midst before Jesus. And when he saw their faith, he said unto them, Man, thy sins are forgiven thee. And the scribes and the Pharisees began to reason, saying, Who is this which speaketh blasphemies, who can forgive sins but God alone? But when Jesus perceived their thoughts, he answering said unto them, What reason ye in your hearts? Whether it is easier to say, Thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, Rise up and walk. But that ye may know that the Son of Man hath power upon the earth to forgive sins. He said unto the sick of the palsy, I say unto thee, Arise, and take up thy couch, and go into thine house. And immediately he rose up before them, and took up what whereupon he lay, and departed to his own house, glorifying God. And they were all amazed, and they glorified God, and were filled with fear, saying, We have seen strange things today. Now we'll enter into a time of prayer. Merciful God, give strength to us sinners. Let us see what we do wrong by you, so that we may repent and be forgiven. Heal us of our infirmities, Lord. Cure us of our sorrows. Let us see the light of the new day in you. Make our belief strong and guide us wherever we go. Ruler of the everlasting kingdom, Prince of Peace, champion of the despised, you are the King. You make a cross your throne. You wear a crown of thorns. You call your subjects friends. Help us to take up our cross, to hunger and thirst for all that is good. Then will your kingdom come on earth as in heaven. Look down, Lord, from your heavenly throne. Illuminate the darkness of this night with your celestial brightness, and from us, the children of light, banish forever the deeds of the darkness. God, our judge and our teacher, let us not waste time when the day is done in guilt or self-reproach. Give us rather the courage to face up whatever has been, accept forgiveness, and move on to something better. Amen. Well, I hope the weather holds up this morning and that nobody gets too wet, and I hope to see you about the cathedral today. God bless.